Our weekly series, Vietnam Reflections, continues tonight with a different twist. Instead of talking with a Vietnam veteran or a family member, we're visiting with an Erie man who wrote a book about Vietnam. His focus, 3 young people growing up in Erie during the turbulent 1960s. Based on true events, they were hoping to plan their futures, but the Vietnam War is hanging over their heads.
The Chambers brothers.
Wow.
And,
Gannon graduate Chuck Pora spent 6 years in the National Guard during the Vietnam era and did not see combat duty. He did see the war through the eyes of 3 Erie natives and wrote about it in a book entitled Peace to You, Brother.
I call it a story of dreams, devotion, and devastation. Okay, because of what happened to all 3 of these people one way or other. But then again, it takes in the entire Vietnam War era.
To protect the 3 individuals, Pora gave them different first names in the book. One individual, Daniel, struggled with his decision: go to Vietnam and fight for a cause he did not believe in, or go to Canada. He chose the latter. His girlfriend, Sandy, eventually joined him north of the border.
I was a little concerned about how it might affect veterans, but a lot of veterans have read it, and by now the war is pretty much considered to have been wrong, and all the lives that were lost, that's a fact that's pretty much undisputed, was something that shouldn't have happened.
One of Daniel's best friends, Ken, was a year younger, and he went to Vietnam. And while on duty, he was assigned to write for Stars and Stripes. His first assignment, the 1968 World Series, involving his Detroit Tigers and the St. Louis Cardinals. He was prepared to write an epic piece on the 7th and deciding game. But on his way to watching the game, he was gunned down in a random act of terrorism in downtown Saigon. He never saw his Tigers win the World Series. And just a few weeks later, Daniel received the news about his death and how his friend Ken was denied the ultimate thrill of victory.
I did my service to my country, but I didn't go to Vietnam, and these poor people that had to go over there and lost their lives because of it, it's really left me with a sense of survivor's guilt. Like, here I am today, and there they are on the wall. I have a great deal of empathy and respect for anybody who served in Vietnam, and it's really left me with a feeling of survivor's guilt.
So what happened to Daniel? He became a college professor and worked in London. Now, he did return to the States in 2010 and traveled to Washington, D.C. to visit the Vietnam Memorial Wall. And of course, the first name he looked for was his buddy, Ken.
And Chuck Pora's book was published in 2013. It's available locally at Warner Books in Erie, right in the Liberty Shopping Center. It's just under $18. You can also get it online at lulu.com. So many stories to tell.
Oh, so many great stories. And, it's an incredible book. And
you read all of it?
I read it in one night. That's
wow.
how good it was. I suggest it's very good read.